Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for waiting. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. To my super chat, thank you so very much. You give me every incentive to continue doing these live streams, and the interaction is absolutely fantastic. I have an upload right after this for every live stream. From now on, I'm going to try to go ahead and couple it with an upload. So watch the uploads. The uploads yesterday did fantastic. This is a very, very important live stream, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to please share this everywhere. I am hyped up. I don't usually say please share this everywhere, but this is extremely, extremely important, especially for anyone who doubts what President Trump is doing. Please go ahead, share this live stream everywhere. It's extremely, extremely important. It's going to abide, of course, by YouTube policies 100%. And I want to explain something very interesting. And you're going to say, HA, you've lost your mind. But listen to me clearly. Adam Schiff is right. Eric Holder is right. Democrats are right. Do you know what their chief concern is? Do you know what they're worried about? I'll tell you what they're worried about. And they are 100% right. They are 100% right. They're saying, by the way, that it's a red line. We cannot, if Trump goes ahead and discloses sources and methods, that is a red line. That is a red line that you cannot cross. And the FBI told him that they would be insubordinate to Trump. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that funny? But he's right about something. He's right about something. Do you want to know what he's right about? The Yahtzee. Hear me out, the Yahtzee. Thank you. Adam Schiff, the Yahtzee. My buddy, my good friend, the Yahtzee. Sorry, Trumpy. Adam Schiff is right, and I'll tell you why. Trump is indeed disclosing, good boy. Trump is indeed disclosing sources and methods. He is declassifying sources and methods. Dean Diefendorf, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Dean. Thank you so very much. We got close to 502 minutes in. It's going to be amazing. Trump is actually disclosing for the world to see FBI sources and FBI methods. CIA sources, CIA methods, deep state or intelligence community sources and methods. Eric Holder is right. The media is right about this. And in being right, they don't realize that he's doing the best job ever. Sam Wilson, good for Trump. Exactly. Sam, exactly. It's the Yahtzee. There's the methods, the madness. All roads lead through BuzzFeed, through Mother Jones journalists, through Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Andrew McCabe, James Comey, Bruce and Nellie Orr, Loretta Lynch, Christopher Steele, Glenn Simpson, the Steele Dossier, full of nonsense. The Papadopoulos conversation, full of nonsense. All gossip, all hearsay to the 500 people watching. God forbid tomorrow somebody at your work is going to compile a dossier. Papa D gets a... yeah, my man, Papa D. I'm getting there. The sources and the methods were corrupt and illegal. Papa D, you saved everyone at least 10 more minutes. Thank you, AJ, and bless your embrace of the Second Amendment. Yes, David Miller, yes. Love the Second Amendment. I'm a member of the NRA and the Gun Owners of America. Thank you. And the NRA retweeted my article in the Daily Caller. regarding why I used to write gun control articles. Thank you, David Miller. Thank you. So I was actually retweeted my Daily Caller article in the NRA. The NRA retweeted it, and the Gun Owners of America retweeted a guns.com article about me. Anyway, thank you. So Papa D, we're going to get to it. The Yahtzee, thank you so much. And I'm going to... The sources and the methods. Sam Wilson, thank you. The sources and the methods are evidence of illegal activity. Andrew McCabe right now is in a world of trouble. Why? Because Trump is declassifying and disclosing sources and methods. They hid behind the sources and methods. Get it? That's the point. Greg Jones. I love Sarah Carter. She's amazing. But that's the point. See? The sources and methods, the classified data on this issue is all about a fabrication, a cover-up, an overt attempt at basically a soft coup. They tried to go ahead. David Miller, God bless you. Thank you. I will always be a Second Amendment advocate for as long as I live. Thank you, David Miller. The sources and methods, ladies and gentlemen, lead to a corrupt, dangerous, corrupt, insidious conspiracy, not a theory, actual individuals who worked for the same goal. Again, this is extremely, extremely important. Why was Obama's DOJ official, fourth and powerful DOJ official in the DOJ? Sam Wilson, patient folks, HJ's laying it out. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam Wilson. Thank you, Sam Wilson. The sources and the methods point to John Brennan speaking to Harry Reid about the Steele Dossier, liberal journalists, some even at Mother Jones, being leaked information about the Steele Dossier, BuzzFeed publishing the Steele Dossier utilized for Carter Page's Fisa spy warrant, Papadopoulos' meeting with Mifsud. He even, Papadopoulos on Twitter said, hey, you know what? I met Stephen Halper. I don't know why he wanted to meet me. Stephen Halper was the spy implanted in Trump's campaign. Denise, thank you. It was an overt setup, okay, with Hillary Clinton. So the two people I'm with her who are watching this, maybe the 2 or 3 Democrats who think I'm nuts but want to see what this is all about, I'm speaking respectfully to you, okay? There are examples of crimes committed. The Hillary Clinton actually, through Brian Pagliano, whose 4 years of emails are missing for some reason, went ahead and transferred top secret and special access program intelligence from Cybernet, JWICs. These are secure location channels, digital channels, cyber channels, skiffs, actual places that are, an office can be a skiff. And she took the top secret intel and she put it on her server with yoga emails because Clinton does the Firefly. Don't you know? Papa D. Oi, thanks for the reminder. Got to join the Gun Owners of California. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I'll join that. Already NRA Life. I didn't do the Life. I did I think 2 years or something. And the hilarious thing about the NRA is I got the membership. And I'm like, oh, this is a great duffel bag. Look at this nice. Looks like a big duffel bag. They're like, you can get subscriptions. I'm like, I'm gonna get that nice duffel bag. I'm like, it looks like it's this big. The duffel bag's this big. It's like a little purse. I thought it was a huge duffel bag. Whatever. Anyway, it all goes through a whole bunch of people who are doing, you have Peter Strzok saying we're going to stop Trump. You have Nellie Orr, who is working at Fusion GPS. You have all goes to Hillary Clinton. All goes to Hillary Clinton, who purchased the Steele Dossier. the FISA judges never knew. The FISA judges did not know James Comey, Andrew McCabe, Peter Strzok's biases. They were not informed because it was an entire overt setup. Trump is actually declassifying sources and methods. That's the hilarious thing. That's the funny thing. For once in their lives, they're right. Get it? That's what's so hilarious about all of this. Andrew McCabe right now, it has a grand jury investigating him. The grand jury should also be investigating Peter Strzok, James Comey, Lisa Page also. Although Lisa Page is actually kind of flipping already. She said there was no evidence of any collusion before the Mueller probe. But this is the important, hilarious part of all of this. This is one of the reasons Democrats will lose and Republicans will win the House and the Senate again. I have never seen this before in my life. I have never seen one person being ganged up upon, like being attacked by so many different forces. You have media, you have people beholden in the deep state to the Clintons, to the Democratic Party. You have Twitter, you have social media on the internet. You have just all of these people just, oh my God, the outrage. And he keeps winning. It's uncanny. At this point right now, sorry, Trumpy. At this point right now, he's kind of like a comic book character. It's just really unbelievable. Who is able to withstand this? Who is able to withstand this? And they tried to knock him out before he even became president. 538 said he would never be GOP nominee again. People get on me. Clinton isn't indicted yet. Yeah, she committed crime. She'll eventually be indicted. After, I'll be right again about the House. Sorry, Elvis. Don't be cruel. She actually committed crimes. But 538 said that Trump wouldn't even be GOP nominee based on the data, based on the numbers, based on the data and the intelligence. All the intelligent people were saying it's not going to happen. Not that the presidency, forget about that. Forget about the presidency. Frank, Trump is always on the winning side. Another note, North and South Korea are feeling much safer and happier. North and South Korea, Frank, are feeling so much safer and happier. The media won't report this. The media will not report it. Frank, the media will not report it. They will not report it. Why? Why? Because it's good. If Trump found the cure for cancer, they would say that pharmaceutical jobs are being lost. Okay? Truth Hurts 18, a billionaire taking down the bad guys. Trump equals Batman. Exactly. But Frank, if Trump actually found the cure for cancer, Democrats would say pharmaceutical jobs are being lost. And I'm telling you, this is unbelievable because the meltdown will be so beautiful. It'll be so amazing. Sam Wilson, your understanding of the Trump wave and your willingness to share is why I am happy to give to you. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam Wilson. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Sam Wilson. And I'll tell you what, Sam, this is interesting. And I'll tell you the psychology. One of my buddies saw my safe. I have a safe with, my firearms in the safe, obviously. And he is, and he's a Democrat, gun control. And I could see, just showed him real quickly and I closed the safe, And I could see a glimmer, in his eyes, oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. But he wouldn't admit it. because he's hardcore Democrat. Okay, hardcore. He's the type of guy telling me he would erase the Second Amendment if he could, like actually erase it with an eraser. But Sam, he saw like all the firearms I own in my nice safe and everything, and I saw like in his eyes, like I could see like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, whoa, like this. But see, that's the subconscious. There's too much on the Republican side, just in terms of pure basic logic. Trump didn't work with Russia. Hillary Clinton lost after cheating Bernie Sanders. Thank you, Sam. Ebenezer Adams, I just had a repressed memory come back in it, and Hillary tried to... Ebenezer Adams. Well, you know, I do the occasional close your eyes and imagine you're stuck with Hillary in a deserted island. Ebenezer Adams, thank you. Child of Yah, that's you have to, that's totally personal. That is what are your needs? What do you want to spend? What is the safety issues? Totally personal. You need to speak to an instructor, a qualified instructor at a range, and they will go ahead and give them a whole list of what you want, where you live, do you have kids in the house, all of these things. You have to safety first. Are you going to conceal carry? All of these things. It really, really depends. Eric H526, where's Elvira? Hello, Helen. Elvira. So, Frank, watch in the near future my prediction. Iran and Trump are going to make peace agreement like North Korea. Carrying needs to be thrown. Oh, I agree with that. Ebenezer Adams, thank you. Frank, I do agree with that. And when that happens, it'll be like, oh my God, no. Sugar Watchers, you have inspired so many, H. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much, Sugar Watchers. Thank you. It means a great deal to me. It means a great deal to me. Sugar Watchers, Frank, Sam Wilson, I want you all here November 6th, 2018, because when the Tennessee congressman, I think his name's Steve Cohen, when he loses, because he called Peter Strzok, he wanted Peter Strzok to have a Purple Heart. He said, if I could, I'd give you a Purple Heart. If I could, I'd give you a Purple Heart. Let me just look this up again. Representative Steve Cohen. Purple Heart. Representative Steve Cohen. Wow. Purple Heart comments, remarks. Vets call him insult to every service member. If you were a soldier or a veteran watching this, what do you think? What do you think of Steve Cohen? I mean, how do you do this? How do you say, look at this. Look at this and this nonsense. This is insanity. This is absolute insanity. This is absolute insanity. You're gonna say that Peter Strzok deserves a Purple Heart?
I don't know where to start. If I could give you a Purple Heart, I would.
If I could give you a Purple Heart to Peter Strzok, the biggest liar, one of the biggest liars in American history, you want to give Peter Strzok, of all people, a Purple Heart for what? For smelling Trump voters? He deserves a Purple Heart for what? For going to the Virginia and Walmart? What does he deserve a Purple Heart for? I want to know.
For what? For going to...
I would give you a Purple Heart? Because what? Your nostrils imploded because you smelled smelly Trumpers? Oh, wow. And then you know what he said? He's like, well, you know, back in the day, I scored 4 touchdowns, and it was about a rivalry, you know. I can assure you, I did not have any animus towards someone I considered to be the reincarnation of Satan. I can assure you I had no hate-filled bias. Every fiber of my being exuded hatred towards Trump. Gee, we really trust you. We really trust you, Strzok. Biggest liar ever.
I don't know where to start. If I could give you a Purple Heart, I would.
Huh?
You deserve one.
You deserve one? Huh? Steve Cohen? Tennessee? Huh? If I could give you a Purple Heart, I would? So it's like, that is disgusting. Let me see the Steve Cohen, Tennessee polls. Let me see what this guy's. I mean, you know, the only ad should be this guy. Oh, he's been there for six terms. Oh, so he's just not gonna. I don't know if there's a Republican even running. There has to be, but who's running against him? He's opposed to this year primary. Oh, okay. So then, but who's running against him? GOP challenger. So who's running against this guy? So it's just unbelievable. Like, how do you go ahead? How do you go ahead and say that? GOP challenger Charlotte Bergman. Charlotte Bergman. Vote for Charlotte Bergman. District 9 in Tennessee. You know, it's like, Greg Jones, you rock HA. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Greg Jones. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg. To the 856 people watching, thank you again, Greg. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. So, Charlotte Bergman. Let's look a little bit about Charlotte. Let's do some research on Charlotte Bergman polls. Beautiful. Awesome. She's been running for a while. Make America Great Again. I'm going to follow Miss Bergman. Tennessee's 9th district. Yes. September 10th, Charlotte Bergman for Congress. Please share my story on Facebook. Charlotte Bergman. I'm going to go ahead and share this right now. You live in Tennessee. Charlotte Bergman for Congress. District 9. Proud conservative from Tennessee. So, I mean, she's going up against this Steve Cohen guy who thinks that Peter Strzok should be. So if you live in Tennessee, go ahead. I mean, you know, it's like, how do you heading into this election, the incumbent Steve Cohen was elected in 2006. So he's elected in 2006 so he can say stupid things. He can say stupid things. Anyway, the point is this. So Charlotte Bergman, everyone. Greg Jones, thank you again. Marvin Brown, Cernovich blocked me on Twitter for simply mentioning you and your take on upcoming midterms for Republicans. I don't have any, issue with him, but that's interesting. Marvin Brown, thank you. Thank you, Marvin Brown. That's bizarre. But the House isn't going. The House is not going Democrat. So we have an amazing economy, and I'll get to my whole spiel. We have an amazing economy. We have so much in terms of just enthusiasm within the Republican Party. I'm not even a registered Republican. Marvin Brown, thank you for letting me know that. Sandy Goranson, hi, HA, I'm not a Republican anymore. I'm retired Catholic too. How about this? I'm a Trumpian. I think we're all Trumpians. I mean, here's the problem. The problem is this. When you have a Tennessee Democrat saying that Peter Strzok should get the Purple Heart for essentially being a crooked cop, and then you have Andrew Cuomo, who was like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and be just even more progressive than Cynthia Nixon. You have no idea. America was never great. America was never great. Well, then what do you have? What kind of political party do you have? What kind of political party do you have when it's just constant hyperbole, constant hiding behind Steele dossiers? It's all gossip and nonsense. All they do, ladies and gentlemen, is hide behind gossip and nonsense. So Sandy Goranson, thank you. Marvin Brown, thank you. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know. There are a lot of good progressives. I'm not saying I'm leaving the good people on the left out. I'm talking about the majority of the left. The majority of the left is like a cult. You cannot go ahead and have people say, no, we don't want to hear about sources and methods regarding corrupt individuals. You can't go ahead and say, oh, well, we don't want to know about the Fisa application. We don't want to know how it all ties to Hillary Clinton. We don't want to know about Nellie Orr, Bruce Orr, how they were relaying information from Fusion GPS and Christopher Steele and his dossier to James Comey, Andrew McKay, Peter Strzok. We don't want to know all of these things. But tell us more about what some kind of potential link with Trump and Russia that has no direct correlation to anything else. JV, thank you so very much. JV, thank you, JV. Thank you so very much. Frank, Dem Rep Cohen, and he wished Peter Strzok. Okay, Frank, thank you so much. Thank you, Frank. JV, Frank. And what I'm saying is this, it's like, here, let's just go ahead. Eric Holder, Trump. Oh, abuse of power. Oh my God. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, this is crazy. Releasing docs, Russia probe is dangerous abuse of power. Make America great again is rooted in fear of the future. See, this is the problem. Don't start talking about your opponent's messaging when you don't know anything about it. Like, for example, Schumer and Pelosi were saying that Trump is a part of the deep state or the swamp. The whole point, though, is that They don't know what they're talking about. They're saying that they're defending Peter Strzok. As they're saying that, they're saying Strzok should get a Purple Heart, Stephen Cohen of Tennessee. And then as they're saying that, Andrew McCabe's like, we would never, Andrew Cuomo, we would never great. So the thing is, it's like, what is their long-term strategy? They're like the tactical wizards of corruption. They're like the tactical, the kings and queens of tactical corruption. There are tactics, and then there's an overall strategy. There's a goal. Okay, so your tactics, you can go ahead and focus on, how you're going to achieve your strategy. Well, what are you going to do here and there? Are you going to say things like America was never great again? Well, how is that going to help you achieve your goal? How is that part of your strategy? You're the establishment. Andrew Cuomo, New York, was the establishment. DM, are we ever going to see Gitmo full of swamp rats? Maybe not Gitmo, but we'll eventually see Hillary Clinton charged with a crime. That's enough. Whether she ever sees a day in jail is a different story. I've never said she's going to, when they say like lock her up, they say, oh, Hillary Clinton's going to be, I don't even know if she'll ever see a day in jail. But I do know she'll eventually get indicted. And I do know also that Republicans are going to keep control of the House and the Senate. So I mean, the Democratic Party right now is so embedded with the remnants, because the thing is, Gina Haspel is at the CIA, Christopher Wray's at the FBI, General Nakasone is at the NSA, State Department is Mike Pompeo. And you can disagree with these people. You can say, oh, I don't like Pompeo, I don't like Haspel. Fine. Then you had Project Veritas today with a super left guy at the State Department. And if the tables were turned, you then go, you would have, oh my God, yet another outrage. Oh my God, so much outrage. So, I mean, it's like Adam Schiff. There's a red line. Adam Schiff even said, there's a red line. You can't go ahead and you can't talk about any of this stuff because there's a red line. As Trump orders the release of classified Russia docs, a top House Democrat says the FBI and DOJ told them the move would be a red line. Adam Schiff, the ranking member on the House. This is so hilarious, too. What's this guy? Swalwell from California. He calls Schiff ranking member Schiff. It's like you just try to talk each other up. So instead of saying Congressman Schiff, he calls him ranking member Schiff, but then he mumbles his words. So is it ranking member Schiff? So it's like, it just sounds funny. Ranking member Schiff. Adam Schiff, the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee, called President Donald Trump's order for the declassification and release of sensitive Russian materials as an abuse of power meant to influence the Russia probe. Yes, that also is true. It is meant to influence. It's meant to end the Russia probe. There's no reason now to pretend. It's meant to end the Russia probe. It's meant to end the Russia probe. Yes, Trump is disclosing sources and the methods because they're all corrupt and they all engaged in illegal activity and they all engaged in political espionage against the United States. The United States spied and engaged in espionage against itself, all for Hillary Clinton. And the Steele Dossier, not one shred of evidence. Well, there's a country called Prague. Yeah, okay. Well, Carter Page met with this person, so what? It actually states in the Steele Dossier a conspiracy between Carter Page, Manafort, and Papadopoulos to go ahead and work with Russia to influence the election. Never happened. You say not one shred of evidence. It's so absurd. Of course there's no evidence. The whole thing is completely absurd. Now they're like, no, don't let people know. And I have an upload. To the 800 plus people watching right now, I have an upload coming up right after this segment. It's almost 900 people watching. Oh, I'm sorry. Papa D, Gitmo Diet. Kids says they'll learn to love it. Thank you, Papa D. The Yahtzee, stop blaspheming. Are you doubting St. Donald? Of course she will be locked up. I would love that. The Yahtzee, I'm saying that she's going to get charged and indicted. That's for sure. That's for sure. I would love that, the Yahtzee. I would love that. The Yahtzee, as always, amazing. Thank you so very much, the Yahtzee. Thank you. The Yahtzee, thank you. Oh, believe me, if anyone has been saying it, it's me. Frank, H.A. Goodman, serious opinion. I pray daily that the Republicans win the midterms. It's crazy, but it's super important Republicans win U.S. or win or the U.S. is on lifeline. Oh, yeah. Frank, if Democrats control the House, they're going to plunge the country into chaos, absolute chaos. They won't get anything done. Every day will be impeachment. Every other week will be an impeachment hearing. So the 850 people watching, vote Republican, register to vote, go to vote, take a day off from work or take an hour off and go to work. Just vote. You have to go. 850 people. You're right. Thorlax addicts. How does Adam Schiff have a job, let alone out of prison? Exactly. Well, that's the thing. He has a job. Sandy Goranson, upload. That's dangerous. Sandy, thank you. Thorlax, that's how he keeps his job. You know, his whole thing was protecting Hillary Clinton's email. Oh my God, she didn't do anything wrong. Oh my God, she didn't do anything wrong. Then Hillary lost. Oh my God, Russia, Russia, Russia. They're a bunch of liars. They are a bunch of liars. And I'm telling you every day, I'm telling you, tell your friends to vote, but tell your friends H.A. Goodman is saying that the House is going to remain Republican. And I don't care if they get 22 seats. If they don't get 23 seats, it's game over. I don't care if it's 23 seats or 10 seats or 12 seats or 15 seats. I really don't care. You're not voting for a generic Republican. You're voting for 435 individual races where you have a lot of candidates who are like Medicare for all, how are you going to pay for it? Or how are you going to budget it? Don't talk about, well, we spend this and I know, okay, fine. You can have the morality debate. And the only thing I get from people is, oh, the Mercatus study is bogus. Why? It's an actual study from George Mason University. Why is it bogus? Well, it was paid for by Koch brothers. Well, then why did Bernie tout the savings? Well, because it said savings after 10 years of over doubling taxes. Oh, but that's the bad part. Well, which one is it? You're going to tout this. You're going to tout the study, but then you're not going to say the study is accurate when it undermines. And how many people are running on high raising taxes? They're not. That's the problem. They're not. That's the problem. So, and you have to understand something. Conservatives are bolstered by a different mentality. I understand. I was on the left, and I'm not necessarily really on the right. I'm more of a Trump person. I'm not a conservative Republican. I'm a Trump person. And they say, oh, Trump is racist. No, he's not. He's not. Hillary Clinton called black youth super predators. Hillary Clinton is, Wingless Angel, we love you. Awesome live stream. Glad I'm here to watch it. And we love you, Wingless Angel. And we are glad you're here also. We love you. Wingless Angel, we love you. All 853 people love you. Thank you so much, Wingless Angel. But the mentality on the left, and it took me a long time because I was like, in my late 30s when I really saw this, is that they bully and they attack and they shame. That doesn't really happen when you leave and you become more of a conservative. It doesn't happen. There are certain arguments here and there. Yeah, it happens on the right. But no one tells me, like I have friends who are dreamers. I want them to be citizens. No one says to me, oh, well, you can't have friends who, you're a bad person. The left is, this is I guess a phrase that I've heard. The left is always looking for traitors. And people on the right or conservatives are looking for recruits, looking for people to join. Frank, President Donald J. Trump has the ball in his court. That's right. He's going to do a slam dunk. Wish my lip friends could understand this. Absolutely. Oh, thank you. Actually, I'm in my early 40s. Thorlax attacks. I appreciate that. I use oil of Olay on my skin. Nah, just joking. Thank you, Thorlax Attacks. Thank you. I'm in my early 40s. But there's a different type of mentality on the right and different type of mentality on the left. The left is, if you don't think, like the left, literally there are people on the left who is like, the Yahtzee HA75. Yes. Sandy Goranson. Line them all. Okay, Sandy, thank you. We love you, Sandy. Thank you. But the left is, you're a traitor? You traitor? You're a supremacist enabler sympathizer. See, you're not really Mussolini, but you're an enabler sympathizer of Mussolini. Oh, okay. So I've been called the most... Horace, thank you so very much. Debbie the Dog, thank you. Horace, we love you. We love you. Thank you, Horace. And Frank, we love you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you for always supporting this channel. But the left is... their thing is shaming. So when they write, like, they'll write a hit piece, they'll write more hit pieces on people on the left than people on the right, because they're constantly in battle, constantly in conflict, because they run on euphemisms. And you cannot go ahead, and if you run on euphemisms and certain things like the whole supremacist, nationalist, all that stuff, that came after Obama. Because when, you know, the worst, one of the worst horrible monsters in American history was Dylan Roof. Murdered 9 black worshipers in Charleston. That happened under President Obama, but you never heard the euphemisms of enabler and sympathizer and supremacist and all of that. It never happened. And that's why people hate the media. They hate the media because the media plays these games. They hate the media because the media only goes ahead and tries to protect the people they care about. Keith Ellison. No, but there were 911 calls regarding Keith Ellison. And Vox went ahead and wrote essentially an article that one could say was defending the media's silence on it. Frank, don't believe you're only 106. I'm almost going to be at 117, Frank. I'm doing the uploads. David Masker, I own a vaping company that Big Pharma and the corrupt FDA are trying to abolish. And all jobs and people's health is on the line. In your opinion, will POTUS help vapors? Thank you. Keep up the great work. I have a great buddy who's also in that community as well. I don't know. I think that, well, I mean, there's a push for deregulation. So I don't know how it's affected your vaping company. I can only tell you that he would probably be better for the vaping industry than Democrats. Although I'm pretty sure about that. Although I don't know how friendly he is. I think, unfortunately, on the state level, there's a lot going on there, as you know better than me, David. You know better than me. So a vaping company in California is probably going to have a lot more regulation than a vaping company in Missouri or Texas. But I mean, I remember going to nightclubs and bars in the 90s, my friends, and this is the 1990s. It was like Roxbury, like me, you, me. Remember the skit? And I would come, my clothes were drenched from the Marlboro smoke. My clothes were drenched. Like you could just smell the smoke on your, and it's not like I missed the, but I mean, yeah, I mean, vaping, it's much better than just having, that kind of smoke. But David Masker, thank you. I can't really give you, I would say that a Trump administration would be better. But then again, David, you're going up against all the tobacco companies. That's a whole other bag of worms. So you know a lot more about that than I do. That whole thing, like you said, it's corrupt. But Maduro Mike, HA, just read Jason Chaffetz's book, The Deep State, How an Army of Bureaucrats Protected Barack Obama and is Working to Destroy the Trump Agenda. Great book. I'm going to check that out. Maduro Mike, thank you. Maduro Mike, thank you very much. I'm going to check that out. Jason Chaffetz's book, The Deep State, How an Army of Bureaucrats Protected Barack Obama and is Working to Destroy the Trump Agenda. David Masker, thank you. Maduro Mike, thank you. Horace, as always, thank you, Horace. Thank you, Horace. But I mean, you know, you have this double standard. They don't care. I can tell you, like, I mean, if I could go ahead, I'm going to abide, you know, YouTube policies, you got to abide by YouTube policies. So I can go ahead and I could tell you all the things like the hypocrisy, the double standard, the hypocrisy, all of it. When it comes to, and I'm talking anything, whether it's Me Too, whether it's, you know, homophobic blog posts by Joy Reid. I mean, homophobic blog posts by Joy Reid, she keeps her job. Roseanne Barr says one thing on Twitter and she loses her entire show. And yes, it was a horrible thing. It was a, you know, a bad joke, horrible, shouldn't have said it. But where is the empathy? Where's the compassion in our society? It's all condemnation. When you exist to condemn, you will always lose. That's it. To the 898 to 900 people watching, if you exist to condemn, if your political movement is condemnation, what did Biden call all 900 people? You're all, including me, the dregs of society. That's what Biden called all of us, the dregs of society. We're deplorable. At what point do they realize the strategy of insulting millions of people is not a very good strategy? There used to be a time in American politics where you didn't insult millions of people you didn't know. It's kind of a good thing not to insult people. It's kind of a good thing not to insult millions of people. You know, one would think that, oh, gee, you know, I'm trying to get votes. Trying to get votes. Maybe I'm not going to go ahead. Maybe I'm not going to insult people. Maybe I'm not going to insult people and hurt people and try to paint them as deplorable or dregs of society or lowlifes or losers. Maybe you don't want to call your fellow Americans a bunch of low-life losers. Maybe that's not really a good thing. You know, maybe that's something that could hurt you in the upcoming midterms. And do you realize Republicans will make history after 2 years of non-stop, constant, non-stop and constant attacks, political attacks, non-stop and constant political attacks. And it's like, you know, once they lose, it's not going to be pretty. Once they lose, it's just not going to be pretty. And I'm telling you, the progressives who still watch me, they're going to turn on you. They're going to turn on you real hard, like they're going to do you dirty, like they did the Green Party. And there's going to be another internal civil war or civil conflict. And, you know, and I explain in this upload right here, go ahead and share it. This is from yesterday evening. So all 900 people, I explain in this upload how Trump declassifying documents is going to help the midterms. We're going to see the extent. So they can't run on Mueller probe. Like, what are they going to run going into the midterms? Let me ask you a question to the 900 people. What are they going to run on? What are they going to run on? We're going to run, oh, we're going to, you know, find out Trump-Russia collusion? No. We're going to stop Trump's SCOTUS. That's not going to work. Ain't going to work. Sorry. Ain't going to work. What are they going to run on? What on earth are they going to run on? So that's not going to happen. You're not going to go ahead and you're not going to go ahead and win the House by simply saying, well, we hate Trump. He's a horrible person. He's this, he's that, he's horrible. He's this, he's that, he's horrible. And Donald Trump, what will be disclosed is that there was no basis for the FISA warrants. The important information was kept from the court. There's going to be disproportionate influence of the fake dossier. Basically, you have a counterterrorism tool used to spy on a presidential campaign, which is unprecedented in our history. Congressman Peter King. And suddenly they're like, Democrats are, oh my God, abolish ICE, abolish ICE, abolish ICE, abolish ICE, abolish ICE. Okay, why did Obama deport 2.5 million people? That's the question. And please tell me this is a parody account. Donald Trump refuses to be subject to the law. The legitimacy of our elections is in doubt. The president is waging war on the truth. The administration is undermining the national unity and that makes democracy possible. And then there's the breathtaking corruption. You can't be serious. This can't be. This is Hillary Clinton. What? This is absolutely unbelievable. She just tweeted this. I mean, I don't know if this is. This is hilarious. Donald Trump refuses to be subject to the law. You transferred illegally top secret and special access program intelligence. Horace, ICYMI, Dem strategy, we're outraged, we're superior, we're outraged, exactly, we're outraged, we're superior, we're outraged, we're still superior, exactly. But Horace, can you believe this? I don't know if this is I do not know if this is a parody account. Sandy Garnson, I say abolish the Sandy, thank you. Donald Trump refuses to be the subject of what? Peter Strzok literally protected you from U.S. Code 793F of the Espionage Act. You literally should be in jail now, Hillary Clinton. She should be in jail. There was no way any other person would not have been in jail. There is absolutely no way that any other person. She deliberately undercode the Espionage Act, U.S. Code 793F. Top secret and special access program intelligence were found on her inside her server. It was located in her basement, her bathroom, in the State Department. She had numerous servers. And she went ahead and used her servers to store yoga emails also, in addition to that. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Donald Trump refuses to be the subject to the law. The legitimacy of our elections is in doubt. You were saying that he should respect your win when you thought that you would win. This is unbelievable. I mean, they have no shame. You're talking about they have no shame. They have no shame at all. And then Hillary Clinton writes, well, I mean, I'm looking, it's verified, 23 million followers. On the day of the election, I hope my fears for our country were overblown. They were not. Are you serious? Please keep talking. This increases turnout for Republicans. There's a reason it's called hashtag. There's a tendency when talking about these things to wring our hands about both sides. But the truth is that this is not a symmetrical problem. Yeah, you're far more corrupt. Well, you're kind of right on that. But I'm going to put... You and Dems are infinitely more corrupt. Why don't you just run in 2020? That's the thing. Have Clinton run in 2020. You keep saying like, oh my God, Trump. Oh my God, Trump. Well, wait a second. If you wanted Clinton, why doesn't she just run again? 4 times, it'd be a 3-time loser. Hillary 2020. Why don't you just do Hillary 2020? I got to tell you something. Yes, you and Dems are infinitely more corrupt. Yes, we agree. Then she goes, we should be clear about this, the increasing radicalism and irresponsibility of the Republican Party. Then she's chastising the Republican Party. This is rich. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Bruce Tomaszewski, finally catching you live. First time in a week. The Clinton thread deserves its own segment. Yeah, the level of corruption at this point is absolutely stunning. Keep up the great work, HA. Thank you, Bruce. Bruce, I don't know what's going on. Is this real? Is it real? They've now gaslighted, whatever you want to say, themselves. I mean, they're at a point of no return. We should be clear. This is Hillary Clinton. We should be clear about this. The increasing radicalism and irresponsibility of the Republican Party includes decades of demeaning government, demonizing Democrats, and debasing norms. What does debasing norms mean? What does that even mean? No, nobody, the average American doesn't care about norms. The only norm I know is like from Cheers, is what gave us Donald Trump. You propped up President Trump, as stated in the WikiLeaks emails. Because you thought you could win. Kind of like when, what's his name? Kind of like when Harry Reid wanted only 50 votes. Only 51 votes. Only a simple majority. In Senate for SCOTUS. That is so funny. That is so funny. Also, McCabe has grand jury investigating him, you. And she goes, this is so funny. This is hilarious. Ebenezer Adams, as the electoral college should be abolished. Oh, really? That was a good one. Now, how would that work in states that are not California and New York? Exactly. Well, they got the urban areas, so they just care about the most populous state. They care about the popular vote. They don't care. But the thing is, they're not going to even get the popular vote, I don't think. I mean, I'm not sure about this, but I don't see them getting the popular vote in 2020. Papa D, standard order, get individual who moved materials from source, then UMA, then probably the first will sing. Exactly. I ask, why deviate from the manual? Exactly. Papa D, you're 100% right. Well, I just say Andrew McCabe. Well, let me know what you think, Papa D, in the live chat. You don't have to super chat. What do you think about Andrew McCabe, Papa D? I think that Andrew McCabe's going to flip and sing. He's going to flip and sing, flip and sing, flip and sing, flip and sing. Bruce Tomaszewski, thank you. Mr. Thank you. The only thing better than watching Trump win a second term would be watching it. Pretty much. But she's not done. It's like Freddy Krueger. It's like Nightmare on Elm Street, 55. Whether it was stealing Supreme Court seat, gerrymandering congressional districts, okay, yeah, you called black youth super predators. Or muzzling government climate scientists, Republicans were undermining American democracy long before Trump. Oh, now she's after Republicans. Okay, first she loves them, then now she's after them. With our democracy in crisis and our institutions, here everything we can do to fight back. Here's how. Yeah, tell us. First, we got to mobilize, turn out to vote. Please, yes, tell us. Yes, invigorate. You are a great motivating factor for Republicans. Please, every day, these, oh my God. This is like too good to be true. First, we got to mobilize turnout in the midterms. There are fantastic candidates all over. Yeah, one has 8 arrests. It's fantastic. There are fantastic candidates over the country who will do great things, and we could finally see some congressional oversight of the White House. Yeah, that is really great. Then we need to do some house cleaning, just as Nixon's abuse of power. Are you kidding? I wrote a Hill article saying that if Richard Nixon had email, he'd be Hillary Clinton. There should also be exempt from ethics requirement. What? Led to reforms. Post-Trump, all future presidential candidates should be required by law to release their tax returns. What does that even matter? You are now being audited by Dallas IRS regarding the Clinton Foundation. You overtly paid to play. You owe $10 billion to Haiti. Where's the money that you raised with Bill? I don't know where the money is. Hillary put it in her bed. She hid it near the server. I'll feel your pain. I'll feel more than that if you won't. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. We need to improve and protect our elections from instituting paper ballot backups to repairing the Voting Rights Act. Oh yeah, now you bring it up. Getting secret money out of politics. Who's writing this? Oh my God. Above all, we need to find, who are you talking to? No one cares what you say. No one cares what you say. No one ever cared ever what you say, ever. Why aren't I 50 points up? Nobody cares what you say. Why don't you run again? Please run again. Please. We're begging you to run again. Oh, wise person who should be in jail right now. Again, Robbie Mook got a hold of her, or Brian Fallon. Once again, Robbie Mook took control of Madam Cyberhack's account. This is insanity. No shame, but talk every day. We need to bring back civics education. Yeah, to find out you cheated Bernie Sanders, you cheater. We need systemic economic reforms that reduce inequality. I'm sure the 153 million you got from a speaking fee since 2003 would help. And strong voice to working families. You are out of your mind. Democracy works when we accept that we're in this together. Oh my God, what a barf. I hope you guys didn't eat. This is barf worthy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh. We just can't ask, am I better off than I was 4 years ago? Okay. We have to ask, are we better off? What does that even mean? Are we stronger, better, stronger, and fair? Yeah, we are. 300 plus manufacturing jobs, 8 years. We have 4.2% GDP growth. Ultimately, healing our country will come down to each of us. We're waiting for you to get indicted. You illegally transferred SAP Intel onto a bathroom server outside JWICS and U.S. government. We're waiting for you to get indicted. So this is like really funny here. This is craziness. This is really, really funny. I mean, honestly, this is really funny. I have never seen this insanity in my life. I can't believe this. Oh my God almighty. Oh my God. Hillary Clinton emails held info beyond top secret. Of course they held it. She had the names of CIA agents. It's just unbelievable. This is just unbelievable. Clinton emails. All going to lead back to Clinton, especially when Jim Jordan, you better hope, Madam Cyberhack, that Jim Jordan doesn't become speaker, because it's game over. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, you can, if you want Nancy Pelosi and Hillary Clinton in your face every day, then, don't vote. Today, 863 people. Don't vote. 871 people. Do you want that? Because it's not going to, this is absolute madness. Sorry, I'm doing work while I got you in the background. Bernie can. Frank and Papa D have the subliminal messages that just the cosmos gets, just filters in through the cosmos. Jim Bailey, she's a gift that keeps on giving. Yes, Horace. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Ain't it like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm going to Carolina. In my mind, Horace. Thank you, Horace. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Horace. Thank you. I just can't believe this. It's like this bad dream. It's like Friday the 13th, 75. It's like Friday the 13th, 86, or Stormy Daniels volume. Pick whichever volume. Please speak every day. Actually, you know what? There needs to be a symposium. Oh my God. She's still writing. They've definitely, it's Robbie Mook now. He has control. He has control of the account. Well, she's drunk now. You don't think she's drunk now? Give me a break. She's not writing anything. She's drinking like an amaretto sour or something in the woods. Calamity 450, Crooked Hero clearly left the reservation and is being naked screaming. Not just an orange jumpsuit, but an orange straitjacket. Calamity 450, Horace. She's gone loco. This is crazy town now. We're in Looneyville. On the day after the election, I hope my fears for our country were overblown. You were drunk. So I don't know. You're probably barfing. They were not. By the way, who's going to tell Hillary not to drink? Bill? I can't do anything. I'm trying to live. I've had 40 years with this woman. I'm trying to live. Go ahead. Drink, rub an alcohol. I don't care. What do you want to do? Just do anything you want. Leave me alone. Feel your pain. Oh my gosh, she's pumping what happened? Great book. Oh my God. Please run again, Hillary 2020. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the best. It's like too much now. It's just too much. 5541 James. I don't know, but all I can say, more of the same. These losers left. Keep up the great work. All I know is that they're not going to stop. Republicans are going to actually gain seats in the Senate. So, Horace, thank you. Calamity 450, thank you. 5541 James. I mean, Republicans are going to gain seats in the Senate. So it's like, I don't know what they're like. They're trying to prolong everything, and I have no idea. But again, Feinstein knew in July, so it's just craziness. Frank, it's true. If you use certain words, YouTube will block Super Chat. Everyone that types truth. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, Hillary, Denise T, you're right. Hillary does smell indictments. Frank, thank you. Then she'll say, oh my God, I was such a great voice, and he tried to block me. Oh my God, oh my God. This is unbelievable. We need to improve and protect our elections. She purchased the Steele Dossier. Now BuzzFeed is getting sued. And suing the DNC. Oh my God. This is so crazy. BuzzFeed is suing the DNC. And she's like, we need to improve. Oh my God. You can't make this stuff up. They've lost it now. They've actually lost it now. Now they're in crazy town land. It'll be very sweet and nice. It'll be very sweet and nice and happy and gratifying November 6, 2018. Oh, I can tell you it's going to be real good. It's going to be real nice. Real nice. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead and be here on November 6, 2018. When Democrats lose the House because Madam Cyberhack. Oh my God. There's one. Believe you won, even if you didn't. The Nike hat. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is too much. I'm burning too many calories wondering who hacked Hillary's account, whatever crazy henchman. It's ridiculous. NORAD alert. It's okay. She'll outrun the F-16s or the F-22. F-35, forget it. She'll outrun. Oh my God. Could you imagine a squadron of like Pelosi and Clinton? Like, they're like, Goose. What was it? Gooser? No, it was the the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. You see Hillary and like Nancy Pelosi and Claire McCaskill. Wait, who are the I forgot the main characters. I forgot the main character. Wait, Gooser. Wait, hold on. Top Gun characters. Okay, wait, the character list. Oh yeah, Goose, Iceman, Maverick. I got a Maverick. It's like, shh, Claire, Maverick, Nancy, DWS. Shh. And this is not going to make sense because I'm responding to an awesome person in the live chat. This is so great. Oh my God. Maverick, no. Claire McCaskill, no. Dems are like the immortal Herman J. Bengelsdorf. He who steals my purse steals trash. He who steals my name steals Bengelsdorf. Oh my God. Yes. Iceman, no. Oh my God. Highway to the danger zone. Ding, 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 ding. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my God. Oh, wait a second. James Woods is clowning on James Woods. James Woods. James. Were you struck by lightning as you tweeted the word corruption with a straight face? Wow. Yes. This actually helps Republicans. I don't know what they're doing. Oh my God. Emmy Awards roasted for mocking middle America. Hits all-time low. It's like they don't get it. Maybe you should not insult people. They don't understand. Okay, they'll get it. You will learn a nice lesson. What you mean you don't eat meat? Okay, I make you lamb. I don't know why I just said that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back very soon. This is so funny. It doesn't end. They're actually doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on the nasty insanity. To my super chat, thank you so very, very much. God bless to everyone. Thank you so much. And I'll be back very soon. I might do a segment just on Clinton. Give me your thoughts below. These tweets are fantastic. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so very much. Hit subscribe right now. Watch the upload. It's coming up. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. To my super chat, thank you again.